Hi, friends. Welcome to Glim Academy. First of all, I want to thank you, all my subscribers. We are a family of more than 300 now. So, there you go. It is the best achievement. Thank you all very, very much. I am so grateful to have all your valuable time. Now, if you are a new viewer, please do not forget to subscribe my channel. Today is the last day of our preparation for IGNO Assistant Registrar. I have brought you the MCQ of last topic, personal administration. So till today we have covered higher education system, then application of ICT, financial administration and public administration. So last topic, personal administration. As I have mentioned you in my previous videos that my questions are little offbeat or unusual. Hence, I would request all of you to go through the last topic video of this section B of syllabus as well. This might help you to go little bit extra mile in this exam preparation. So, without further delay, let's begin. Question number 1. Vitality is a method of measuring A. The balance of internal promotions versus external recruitment or loss of employees. B. Training and development costs. C. Retention of skilled staff. D. Levels of apprenticeship. The answer is A. The balance of internal promotions versus external recruitment or loss of employees. Number 2. Dash is not an internal source of recruitment. A. Promotion. B. Transfer. C. Job rotation. D. Departmental exams. Not an internal source of recruitment. Job rotation. Number 3. Why is it important to ensure that HR plans are flexible? A. To accommodate changes to senior management teams. B. To adapt to changing skills and qualifications. C. To accommodate the rapidly changing environments in which most organizations operate. D. To ensure a diverse labor force is maintained at all times. Answer is C. To accommodate the rapidly changing environments in which most organizations operate. Number 4. The basis for human resource planning is option A. The economic trend. B. Demand for employees. C. Strategic plan of the firm. D. Budget. Answer is C. Strategic plan of the firm. Number 5. The first factor in deciding the supply of labor is A. Issuing advertisements. B. Preparing replacement charts. C. Analyzing labor market. D. Auditing present employees. Answer is D. Auditing present employees. Number 6. How performance appraisal can contribute to a firm's competitive advantage. Option A. Ensure legal compliances. B. minimizing job dissatisfaction and turnover. C. Improves performance. D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. Number 7. What do successful analyzers tend to examine? Option A. Division and corporate performance evaluation. B. Current performance with past performance. C. Ideal appraisal process. D. None of these. It is B. Current performance with past performance. Number 8. Paying people a monthly fixed salary would not be suitable in which circumstances? Option A. When employing people on a part time basis. B. For those on regular fixed incomes. C. When overtime varies and is large part of remuneration. D. When employing people on a temporary basis. Answer C. When overtime varies and is a large part of remuneration. Number 9. Portfolio working is working which is A. Not attached to a single employer and contract of employment. B. An individual work an individual who works at home for a single employer. C. A person who demonstrates his or her work in a portfolio. D. A person who chooses more than one career. Answer A. Not attached to a single employer and contract of employment. Number 10. The individual most associated with and first recognized the link between pay and performance was. Let me repeat. The individual most associated with and first recognized the link between pay and performance was A. Mayo, B. F.W. Taylor, C. Herzberg, D. Cohn. It is F.W. Taylor. 11. Number 11. DAS executives take a full part in the strategic planning process. DAS executives take a full part. Option A. Training and development. B. Human resource. C. Quality control. D. Production. Answer is training and development executives. Number 12. Payment of cash rewards for the work extracted from the employee is normally called. Option A. Direct compensation. Indirect compensation. C. Monetary compensation. D. None of the above. Payment of cash reward. Direct compensation. Number 13. Insurance schemes, retirement benefits, and leave travel concessions are examples of A. Direct monetary compensation. B. Indirect monetary compensation. C. Non monetary compensation. D. None of the above. Answer is B. Indirect monetary compensation. Insurance schemes, retirement benefits, and leave travel concessions are all indirect. Number 14. Wages usually adjusted for the prevailing rate of inflation is called option A real wages, B fair wages, C minimum wages, D living wages. Answer real wages. Number 15. Stock option and performance shares are examples of option A base salary, B short term incentive plan, C long term incentive plan, D all of the above. The answer is C long term incentive plan. Number 16. Performance based annual bonuses are an example of option A base salary, short term incentive plan, C long term incentive plan, D all of the above. It is short term incentive plan. Provision for cars, parking lots, and membership in country club are examples of A base salary of executives, B executive perks, C short term incentive plans, D none of this. The answer is executive perks. The kind of bargaining in which the workers and management representative negotiate working hours, wages, and employment conditions is classified as option A union bargaining, B collective bargaining, C descriptive bargaining, D distributive bargaining. Answer is collective bargaining. The process in which the members of union vote to accept terms of labor agreement usually negotiated is called A mediation, B arbitration, C conciliation, D ratification. It is called ratification. The group of international and national employee union is called A contingent union, B professional union, C union, D federation. It is called federation. Number 21. Training refers to the process of imparting dash skills. A specific, B general, C important, D overall. Answer is specific. 22. DAS is application oriented and has narrow perspective. Option A education, B learning, C training, D none of the above. So here the keyword is application oriented. Answer is training. 23. Evaluation of training model was developed by A. Donald Kirkmatrix, B. John Cole. C. Donald Kirkpatrick. D. None of these. It is developed by Donald Kirkpatrick. Recruitment is widely viewed as a dash process. Is it negative? B. Positive. C. Positive and negative. D. None of these. Recruitment is positive process. Number 25. Which of the following is the most serious problem that might arise due to excessive reliance on internal recruitment? Option A. Internal resistance. B. Reduced job performance. C. High labor turnover. D. Lack of motivation. It is option A. Internal resistance. Number 26. A prerequisite for a successful and efficient recruitment program is to have a or an option A. Recruitment policy, HR policy, corporate policy, health and safety policy. Answer is HR policy. 27. Recruitment policy usually highlights the need for establishing option A. Job description. B. Job analysis. C. Job specification. D. None of the above. Correct option is job specification. 28. Advertisements through newspapers, TV, radio, professional journals, and magazines are dash methods of recruitment. Options are A. Direct, B. Indirect, C. Third party, D. None of these. B. Indirect. Number 29. Which of the following act deals with recruitment and selection? Options are A. Child Labor Act, B. The Apprentices Act, C. Mines Act, D. All of the above. So correct option is all of the above. Number 30. Which of the following are the decisions to be made while devising the strategies to hire? Which of the following are the decisions? Options are A. Geographic distribution of labor markets comprising job seekers. B. Make or buy employees. C. Sequencing the activities in the recruitment process. D. All of the above. Answer is all of the above. So, friends, we are now at the end of this video. Please take a minute to listen to me. As I have promised, I completed all the MCQs related to section B, all the 5 topics. I want to give all my blessings to all the viewers for their exam. All the very best. Do well in the exam. So I know exam is tomorrow and you all must be very stressed. Please take some time like 2 to 5 minutes for yourself before exam. You can do it at home before leaving for exam, or you can do it at the exam center even after sitting at your designated places in the exam hall. Just close your eyes and count your breathing. Now, slowly, your breathing will get controlled by you. You will feel it. Don't focus on any outside noise. You are trying to relax yourself, so focus on your forehead. Keep your eyes closed, head down on your desk. Do it for some time. Exam center is the best place for it. Don't feel ashamed of doing this kind of funny behavior inside exam hall, because this will calm you down and will let you retrieve most of the information from your brain. One more important thing regarding the questions, try to find out the tricks in each question. For that, you need to read it carefully. Manage your time as well. Okay, too much of GAN today. Let's wind up. As this series ends today, please let me know which exams you want to prepare next in the comment section below. I will continue with the net chair preparation videos going forward. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Once again, all the very best for your exam tomorrow.